Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and start out on our mats. We're going to start out face down on your mat. I emptied out my pod from my remodel finally. Okay, go lay down. Okay, so you're on your tummy, and we are going to start out with Shalabhasana. Okay. So your arms are going to go to your side, and we're going to start out with the head down. And then lift all of your limbs up. Lift all your limbs up. And then release down. Okay. And lift. Pay attention to how you're moving through your practice today, and then release down. And lift. So if you are more Vata, you're going to pay attention and give care and be gentle with the body. Release. And lift back up. And release. If you're more Pitta, then challenging is good. Just make sure that you're softening the face. You're activating but softening what you do not need to be holding on to. And then release. Good. Now we're going to alternate. The right arm is going to lift up with the left leg, and then that hand goes to the sacrum. And then lift the left arm with the right leg, and then the hand goes to the sacrum. And reach and release. And reach and release. And reach and release. Lift and release. Lift and release. Lift and release. Lift and release. Lift. Good. 2 more sets. Lift and release. Lift. Good. 1 more set. Lift and lift. Good. And then we're going to release back into extended prayer. So go all the way back. Good. Drop your forehead down. Anytime that you need to rest in your practice today, you want to go into child's pose. Okay? Awesome. Okay, good. And from there, we're going to come into a crawling position. Draw the navel in, be nice and strong, and we're going to be doing alternating again. So your right arm reaches with the left leg, and then you release. And go to the other side. Reach and release. Reach. Bring it in. Reach. Bring it in. And reach. In. Reach. Bring it in. Reach. In. Reach. And keep going. Lift. Good. Keep the navel pulled in, you guys. We're working our way up. Good. 2 more sets. Right arm, left leg reaches. Bring it in. Left arm, right leg. Reach. Bring it in. Last set. Reach. In and reach. In, and then release back into extended prayer again. Good, and then from there, curl your toes under. Press back into down dog. Okay, so from down dog, we're basically doing the same thing. You're going to reach that right leg up. So, but we're not lifting the arm. Right leg up, and then release down. Left leg up, and release. Right leg, release. Left leg, release. Right, and release. Left, and release. 2 more sets. Reach the right leg up, three-legged dog, bring it down. Left leg up, three-legged dog, bring it down. Right leg, three-legged dog, and down. And left leg, bring it down. Good, and then from there, we're gonna pick up the right leg and step it forward, drop the back knee. Inhale, come up. Good, and then exhale, drop forward. Lift the back leg, open up. So you're going into a high lunge and then rotating the torso. Then release back down, go back up. And then down, hands go to the inside. Lift the back leg and open. Swing the arm down again. Lift. Go to the inside. Lift the back leg and open. One more time. Swing the arm, drop the knee. Lift. Then come down. High lunge, open up to the side. Swing the arm around, step back into plank. From plank, lower. Lift. Press back down dog. Good. Awesome. Now we're going to do the left leg. The left leg steps forward, drop the back knee. Inhale up. Exhale, come down to the inside of the foot. Lift the back leg up and then open up to the side. Swing the arm around, drop the back knee and lift up. Good, come back down on the inside. Lift your back leg up, high lunge, open to the side. Swing the arm around, drop the back knee, lift. Drop to the inside, high lunge, open up. Swing the arm around, last set, lift, high lunge, half lunge. Drop to the inside, high lunge, open up. Swing the arm around, step back, plank, lower. Lift up Bhujanasana and take it back, down dog. Hold down dog. So from down dog, we're going to pick up the right leg, three-legged dog. And then that right leg is going to come in. You're going to draw the knee in and then take the leg under. Okay, then you're shifting to the side and then we open. And then release and take it back, three-legged dog. Then step that leg forward. Drop the back knee. Inhale up. Exhale down to the inside. Lift up high lunge and then open to the side. Swing the arm around, step back, plank, lower. Lift up Bhujanasana. Press back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay, so remember, Batas, take it easy. Right? You want to be gentle. So if you need to rest, rest so that you can keep with the practice, not give up. Pittas, you want to make sure when you're holding these poses or doing these poses that you are staying strong and active. It's challenging, but then you soften your face. You relax the parts of the body that you do not need to be using. Good. Okay, left leg comes up, three-legged dog. Kapha people, you are challenging yourself. You are forcing and pushing. The knee comes in and goes under. You're going to just shift to the side a little bit. Open, Vashisthasana variation. Then release, that leg goes back. Three-legged dog. And step forward, drop the back knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop to the inside. Lift your back leg. And then open up to the side. Good. Swing the arm around, step back into plank, lower, lift, and press back down, down. All right. Right leg goes up, three-legged dog. Pull it in, go under and across again. Open up, variation of Vashisthasana. You can modify by dropping the knee. Swing the arm around, go back up, reach. We are changing the next pose. Step forward, and we're gonna go into Trikonasana. So straightening both legs, reach. Oh, I don't have to have this in my back. I have a pocket. Oh, nice. And then drop down into Trikonasana. Okay, holding Trikonasana. So with Trikonasana, whether you're using a block or your hand is on the ground, it is going to be on the baby toe side of the foot. Okay. And you line up the torso with the front leg. Give energy into the big toe. Navel in, tailbone moves into neutral. All right, we are going from Trikonasana into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. So both of these poses are Tridoshic poses. So you're going to drop the upper arm to your low back, reach out, take your block with you if you're using one, and then lift your back leg up. Release your arm. Make sure that the leg that's in the air is just as active as your standing leg. And then if you feel balanced and stable, turn your head to the side. Then swinging that arm around. So you're going to drop and then pull the back leg in. Now, we are going to actually go into an extension. So you then extend the spine. Also Tridoshic. Now see if you can go a little bit farther. You're going to take 2 fingers on each hand and come around and grab the big toe and connect to your thumb. Now I'm still repairing my pulled hamstring, so I'm not going to be able to go down as far. But you do wrap around the toe, connect to your thumb, and you keep the spine long. Now if you can't keep the spine long, I would say use a block. You keep the spine long. So now we have square hips, and we're going to move from a square hip position to shifting our weight back into the right leg. So your weight goes back into the right leg and you shift the left leg back. All right, now if you're grabbing the toe, you're going to release your right arm, take the forearm, come back and connect it to the calf. And then your other leg reaches. Draw the head in. Now, if you're a little more flexible, you can bend at the knee and reach that leg up. Reach. Draw the head into the knee. And then we lower. Step back into plank. Go all the way down. Lift up Bhujanasana. And press back down dog. Baddha Mukha Savasana. Okay, hold it there. Nice, everybody looks great. Left leg comes up. Three-legged dog. That knee comes in, you're gonna go across the body. Variation of Vashisthasana, open up, or you can keep the leg on the ground. Then swing the arm around, go back, three-legged dog, and remember we're changing up the sequence. Now we go into Trikonasana. So you go from three-legged dog, then step that leg forward. Come all the way up, line up the front heel with the arch of the back foot, reach. And then lower. Hand goes to the baby toe side of the foot. And open. And if you're a little more flexible, your hand can go to the ground. Keep the torso lined up with that front leg. Belly in, navel in, tailbone neutral. Even out the breath. Remember, Vatas, you are taking it easy, being gentle, being aware of taking care of Vata, being precious with the body, treating it with reverence. Pittas, challenging, engaging, activating those muscles, but then soften the face. Soften the muscles that you're not engaging. Kapha, you want to be more engaging, more forcing, more pushing. Activating the muscles. Good. Then we move from there, dropping the upper arm to the low back and shift forward into Ardha Chandrasana. If you're using a block, you take it with you. Back leg lifts, just as active and strong as your standing leg. Release the arm. The upper arm releases. Turn your head to the side if you are feeling stable. Okay, and then from there, we swing the right arm around and the back leg comes in. Bring your feet together. And we go back into that extension. So I have my hands to my shins to start, navel in. And then see if you can take 2 fingers and come down to the big toe. If you can't, then use a block. I want you to keep an extension in the spine. Good. Keep extending the spine. Robin, you can go lower. Yeah, better. And Alex, you need to maybe bring your hands to your shins so that your back can straighten. Caitlin, can you help him straighten his back? Yeah. So Alex, bring your shoulder blades together, but drop your chest. Look at Alex, watch. Instead of being like this, because I know you can drop your chest, watch. I want you to take your heart out. Yeah, good. All right, so now we're switching. Remember, we're doing that balancing. So you go back to the left leg balancing. You're gonna take the right leg and reach it back out. And then the left arm, forearm, goes to the back of the calf. You pull the head into the knee, straighten that leg, then reach the other leg up. You can bend at the knee and reach. Good, and then we lower from there, step back into plank. And all the way down. Lift up Bhujanasana. And press back Adho Mukha Savasana. Good. Down dog. All right, we're stepping forward, right leg, going back into Trikonasana. Use a block if you need to. So we are going to do a similar transition. We're going to go from Trikonasana, open up, going back into Ardha Chandrasana, because we want to stay with all these Tridoshic postures. Going back up into half moon. Then swing the arm around. And this time, you're going to actually just put the left hand on the ground at the same distance as the right hand, and then the right hand opens up. Now you rotate. Going from one balancing posture into the next. And then lower the back leg, and now slide into Parvarita Trikonasana, also Tridoshic. Swing the arm around and step back into plank. Lower. Lift, Bhujanasana. Press back, Adho Mukha Savasana. Hold it there, a few breaths. Good. Then stepping forward with the left leg, coming up, Trikonasana. Reach, and then lower. Open up. Navel in, tailbone neutral. Turning your head to the side, keep the torso lined up. Lined up with the front leg. Good, and we go from there into Ardha Chandrasana, so half moon, lift. Little bit different sequence, remember? So if you're not using a block, you're just reaching out. Good, now remember what we're gonna do. We're still going into a balancing posture, but you're changing the position of your torso. Right hand comes down. If you're using a block, switch it over to the right hand. Keep the back leg lifted, and now open the left arm up to the side. Completely changing your direction. Pretty challenging. And then we lower, Parvarita Trikonasana. So make sure that the arm is not dropping to the back, you guys. Patty disappeared. Good. And then Caitlin, come a little bit closer to the front leg. Yeah, bring your hand. There we go. Perfect. That looks great, Robin. I would take your arm that's in the air a little bit closer to the head. Not much, just a little. All right, a few more breaths. All right, then swing the arm around and step back into plank. Lower. Lift. Bhujanasana. All right, child's pose. Take it back. Rest. Okay. So from child's pose, we're going to come back up into down dog. And then what we're going to do from here is look up at our hands and walk our feet in. Go into an extension. And then fold. Bend the knees and come up. Utkatasana. Hands are going to come to the heart. Sit deep and then rotate to the right side. Good. And then inhale, coming up. Going back into a forward fold. Release down. Inhale, come back up. Bend the knees. And then again, you rotate, but now you go to the left. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. And then from there, step back with your right leg into a lunge. Okay. So right leg goes back into a lunge. And then step back into down dog. Drop down onto your knees and lift up. So you're going to come all the way up and reach back behind you. Open the heart, hands to the sacrum or to your heels. And then inhale up. Exhale, drop back down. Step the right leg forward, high lunge. We're going to bring the hand to the inside and drop the back heel and come up. Reach up, warrior four, and then release. Turn your feet parallel. Inhale up, feet are parallel, drop down into a forward fold. 2 fingers wrap around the big toe. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, we turn to the left side and then reach up into warrior four. Come back up. Turning your feet parallel again. Drop down. 2 fingers wrapping around the big toe. Drop. Come back up. Inhale up. Exhale, we turn to the right side again. We go into warrior two this time. Then lift up into warrior four. We're not staying in the warrior poses too long because they are not Tridoshic. Straighten the leg, drop into Trikonasana, which is Tridoshic. Then lift, come up, turn your feet parallel, and then we're going to interlace our fingers behind us and drop down into a forward fold. Relax your head. Inhale up, come all the way up, turning to the left side, warrior two. Turning that palm, lift up, reach, warrior four. Straightening the leg, Trikonasana. Holding it here. Inhale, reach. Come up, turn your feet parallel. Again, interlace your fingers back behind you and drop forward. Inhale, coming back up. Okay, going through that one more time. Another add-on. Warrior 2. Warrior 4. Tridoshic. Either modify it onto the thigh or you can drop to the inside or reach. Then from there, reach up, straighten your leg again, straightening and then dropping into Trikonasana and holding. Inhale up. And then exhale, 2 fingers again, wrapping around the big toe. Feet are parallel, drop your head. Inhale up, turning to the left, warrior 2. Turning the palm, lift, warrior 4. Tridoshic. Here's our add-on, or you can go to the ground. Reach up, straightening the legs, and then dropping into Trikonasana. Inhale, come up. And this time we interlace our fingers behind us, feet parallel, lift the arms up off the back and drop into a forward fold. Holding it here for a few breaths, you guys. Then releasing your hands to the ground, rotate back over to the right leg, and then step back, down dog. Drop down onto your knees. So when you drop down onto your knees, we're going to take the legs to the right and then sit on the other side. Then the right leg comes up and goes over the left. Okay, so you're here. Then the right leg comes up and goes over the left. And if you want to, you can sit up on a blanket. Then both sit bones are down. Sit up tall, then rotate to the right. Rotate to the right. Keep the chest lifted, you guys. Lift your heart. Good, and then from there, you're going to pick up the right leg. So 2 fingers go around the big toe, and then you lift to the side. Okay, I can't do it, you guys, because of my pulled hamstring. Then I have to grab below the ankle. So if you've got limitations in your hamstring, like me, then you grab below the ankle. Or you could use a strap. Then lower to the side, open up. Lateral stretch. Good, and then we lift up. Legs now go to the left side. Pick up your left leg, it goes over the right. Make sure both sit bones are down. Sitting up really tall, and then twist. 2 fingers come into the big toe and reach out. You can reach back. I want you to keep your chest lifted. So grab below the ankle if you need to, or use a strap. Then lowering that leg and a lateral stretch. Take it to the side. So reach out for your toe if you can. Patty, you can totally reach out for your toe. Or not. Okay. All right. So from there, you're going to come out of it. We are going to go into bridge. And then from bridge, you guys, we're going to be doing a few different variations of shoulder stand, which are all Tridoshic. Bridge is Tridoshic. So you're going to go onto your back and then lift. Draw the navel in. Push into your feet, push into your heels and lift. Good, and then we lower. And you're gonna pick up the right leg. So the left leg stays flat, on the left foot stays flat on the ground, pelvis is on the ground, and the right leg then goes on top of the left thigh, close to the knee. And then lift the left leg up, and then thread the right hand through and grab. Now I do want you to press into your sacrum. So you press into the sacrum to bring back lumbar curve. Keep pushing the right knee away, the left knee in towards you. Good, then dropping the left foot, you're going to take the right leg, push it over the left. You have an option here of wrapping the foot around the calf. You don't have to, it can stay on the side. Or wrap it around the calf. Arms go out to the side. And then slightly shift your hips to the right, just slight. Then drop your legs to the left. Look to the right. And then slowly, slowly lifting up, release. Pick up the left leg now, so even out your pelvis. Left leg comes up, goes on top of the right, close to the knee. Then lift the right knee up, thread the left hand through. Right knee comes in, left knee goes away, push into your sacrum to bring lumbar curve back. Then dropping that right foot, the foot goes flat on the ground. You want to take the left leg over. You can either hang the foot on the side or you hook the foot around the calf. Arms go out to the side, slightly shifting your hips to the left. Drop your legs to the right. Look to the left. Good, and then slowly, slowly coming out of that. Again, evening out your pelvis. So here's where we're going into shoulder stand. So you draw your knees in. Okay, if you cannot do shoulder stand, then what you're gonna do is you're either gonna take a blanket and roll it up or a bolster and place it underneath your back of your pelvis, okay? And that will be your variation of shoulder stand, all right? If you can go further, you're gonna lift up and then drop the pelvis into the hands. And the feet go up right above the eyes and you're holding. Variation of Sarvangasana or full shoulder stand, where you stack your joints, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders. You do need to have flexibility in the neck and the upper shoulders. So if you don't, drop back down into the modified version. You can also modify back down into supporting the pelvis, either with a bolster or a blanket. Keep your legs up, keep them up. Nice. Good. That looks great, Robin. And shoulder stand is very, very, very soothing for the upper body. All right, and we are going to go down into plow. So the modification of plow, Robin, since you are modifying your shoulder stand, is to just drop your knees on either side of the head. So what you do is you go from this position and you drop the knees down and you go into like baby finds his feet. Right, so the knees are going to drop down into the armpit. But if your pelvis can come up a little bit higher, then they could drop down into the head. Or you're going into halasana. Got blocks all over the place here. So I'm having to modify my halasana because I have a hamstring pull. Halasana is essentially a forward fold. Wow. Again, you can modify it, right? Remember your modification is baby finds his feet. That's a modification. All right, and then we're slowly coming out of that. If you're using a bolster or blanket, move it off to the side. Slowly come out of that. Push back up into bridge as a counter posture. And then releasing down. Arms go out to the side. Again, you're going to take your legs to the right. And then go to the left. All right, and then we're setting up for Shavasana. So bolster a blanket underneath the legs. Cover yourself up, make sure you're warm. Palms are going to go palms up, right at the thighs and the upper hip or the lower hip. Shoulder blades underneath you. Cover your eyes with a dark cloth or an eye pillow. And then move the body into stillness. Let the breath settle down. And even Shavasana, we are considering our constitution, right? So if you are more Vata, you will need a longer Shavasana. You want to hold yourself with kindness. Make sure that Vata is warm, comfortable. If you are more Pitta, You want to be moving into your stillness with ease. Have awareness of diffusing and releasing. So I would do a body scan, starting at the top of the head, and move your awareness all the way down through your body, letting go. Let go. If you are more kapha, you don't actually hold corpse poses long. Shavasana is a shorter shavasana. Nonetheless, all the constitutions want to move into total stillness physically and mentally. Let the mind move into stillness. You can notice stillness in the space between breath, adding and lingering a pause after the exhale. So lingering in a pause after the exhale. Effortless. Down, down, down. Good, and begin to deepen your breath. Bring some movement into your fingers and toes and gently roll to your right side. Bring yourself up then to a comfortable seated position. Take your time, you guys, go slow. Good. Bring your hands together and place your thumbs at your heart. All right. Close your eyes. And anchoring in that stillness. Carry it with you into the rest of the evening so that you have a peaceful, restful sleep tonight. Namaste. Good job, you guys.
Thank you, Marie.